Hello, good morning, and welcome to another exciting time on the program Morning Delight, reaching you from NTA Benin. My name is John Ime, your usual host on the show. We have a whole lot packaged for your viewing pleasure, so make sure you stay in front of your TV, and we promise to give you an exciting time today. As usual, I'm not here alone. I'm here with my co-host, Pearl Omori. Pearl, how are you this morning?
I'm fine. Hello, John.
Yes, and you're looking delectable.
Same here. We're all looking all greenish. There's something United.
Yes, of course. Nigeria, in a few days, Nigeria will be 65. I'm so excited.
Exactly. We're all excited. It's looking at the past, to the present, and the future. But most importantly, do not let the labels of our heroes past be in vain.
Let's continue to keep the Nigerian spirit.
And the flag flying.
Of course. We have a whole lot lined up for you. As I said, we have all the usual beats. We have inspirational words from Words of Wisdom. We have Fit and Fresh. We have a great package for you on Fit and Fresh. And of course, we have a great cuisine for you on Quick Cuisine.
Adding to that, art lovers, there's always something in the bank for you. For the top stories, we have something trendy from the top stories all around Nigeria. And not to forget entertainment. We get it from international than to the local. Sport enthusiast, there's always something for you because it's your season. But before we kickstart, let's go on a short break.
Let's kickstart the show now with first on our lineup, which is inspirational words from Words of Wisdom. Let's see some inspirational quotes for today. Those were some inspirational words from Words of Wisdom. As we move about our daily activities today, let's take some great words from Words of Wisdom so that we can live a beautiful life. Moving on the show, let's take our next beat, which is Fit and Fresh. Let's see what we have in store for you on Fit and Fresh.
Every woman looks up to the gifts of pregnancy as it begins their journey to motherhood. As good as this may sound, there are certain procedures that must be observed in order to stay fit, look good and healthy. Intake of fruits, drinking of water, and doing some body exercises would go a long way in keeping both mother and baby in a good condition. Let's hear more from our doctor.
A pregnant woman has to be grateful that is pregnant. With such a mindset, she will take whatever is good she's told to do. The common thing a pregnant woman must take the kind of medicine or fruits, the way you call it. They are more of vitamins The vitamin is supposed to be part of the baby food that will make the baby grow. And what we have folic acid, we have calcium lactate, we have iron, and other things that are natural are vegetables, fruits. Vegetable of all kinds. Can be water leaves, can be bitter leaves. The fruits like oranges, mango, banana, avocados. All these fruits that they are something they give to everybody and a pregnant woman.
Nobody is saying that you should go and buy chicken, buy big fish, buy all the expensive things, buy this, buy that. No. There are low budgets to taking care of yourself and your baby during pregnancy. While making your food, you can as well use all these small diets. If you say you don't have money for chicken, buy crayfish, buy egg. You can use those ones to meet up with those people that are eating chicken. You are talking about you don't have money for maybe rice and the rest. Buy potato, buy yam, buy as many as you can, buy vegetable, eat enough vegetable. All those will help to contribute to you having good nutrition even at a low budget.
It is the right of every pregnant woman to live healthy, but must abide by the necessary health rules.
I take my routine drugs, which are folic acid, B-complex, and Fesolate. I also add vitamins to eat fruits and vegetables. It helps in keeping the baby, in types of the baby's health, baby nutrition that the baby gets inside there. So the vitamins, the baby needs the vitamins. That's how it's been prescribed for us to always take our routine drugs, vitamins, vegetables, pineapple, apple, banana, and all those things. My advice for the other pregnant women outside there is to always make sure they take their routine drugs that is prescribed by the hospital, because it helps in the formation of the baby parts of the body, and to also keep the baby healthy inside there.
Okay, now to the segment I know a lot of persons are always looking forward to. I'm always looking forward to it because it's always informative and also discuss issues pertaining to society. But today we'll be actually tweeting towards a different direction. We're talking about the cultural and religious belief practices in the society coming from the Islamic view. And we'll be having a guest who would have, as usual, do justice to this topic. He is a traditional ruler and somebody who is well acquainted and grounded in the Islamic culture. He is Alhaji Banko Dongo JP, His Royal Highness, and he is the Coordinator General of the, I think I shouldn't speak too much about him. Let's see his profile first. Before then, I give you more details about him. Now you've seen the Aguma Basa Coordinator General, His Royal Highness Alhaji Banko is right here with us in the studio. Your Royal Highness, it's
You're welcome.
It's a delightful honor to have you here.
Thanks so much.
It's so pleasant.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome, sir.
Thank you.
All right, sir.
Thank
We're
you,
talking
too.
about religion, cultural belief in our society. Now, coming from the Muslim angle, how can one be a Muslim and, of course, also maintain the cultural belief in the society?
Well, as a matter of fact, this is very, very clear. Today, I am a Muslim.
Yes.
Even from attire, it is cultural.
Yes.
This is not Islamic wear.
Exactly.
You can understand me, sir?
Yeah.
That does not mean, as a Muslim, I cannot put on my cultural clothes.
To represent your
But yes, from you see me now, anybody that sees me, any Bassa person, I'm a Bassa man. I'm a Bassa man. We cover almost about 10 states in Nigeria. If you go to our place right now, we are the one that is using our women use their shoulder to carry loads, because we feel that for this woman, for the women, the head is precious. So none of our women carry loads on their head; they carry all loads on their shoulder. And partly, I'm also partly from Edo State. My mother is Esan, and my father is from Kogi State.
Really?
Yes, and I'm a Muslim to the core. I am the only Muslim in the whole world who have entered the kingdom of Saudi Arabia with a cultural attire like this, with my bead on my neck. No Muslim have ever done that. I have been going to research, no one. And I was highly welcome. I have performed Hajj 8 times in Saudi Arabia. 8 times that I have performed Hajj. But some of us look at it as you cannot maintain your culture and also practice your religion. No, you can practice your religion and still maintain your culture. My first traveling to Saudi Arabia, I found out that people from Bangladesh, they come with wrapper to the kingdom of Saudi Arabia, because that is their culture.
Bangladesh.
Yeah, Bangladesh. They come with wrapper from there. But in Saudi Arabia, we have, when you go there, we also have a white cloth we put on. The white cloth is just like a wrapper, and the other one on top, which is the tradition on performing Hajj. That is the tradition of performing Hajj. That does not mean that you will not also maintain your culture. It's the culture there. And again, in Saudi Arabia, they put on jalabia. Like what you call jalabia. And that is you put on your head. It's their culture. But sometimes we borrow it here and also wear the same thing. That does not mean that we will not maintain our culture. Even I saw a Christian who is a Muslim from Saudi Arabia in Japan. And one in Germany. He still maintain that cultural dress. They now ask him, why are you putting on this? He said, because that is the clothes they wear in their place. It is not, that is their culture, a way of dressing. And in Nigeria, which we are also practicing that. There was a time I put on a skirt. The then later Imam was like, Your Highness, why are you putting on a skirt? Well, this is our culture. And I asked him, your name is Edo Soma. He said, Edo Soma is a Muslim name. He said, no. I said, not using that. You must maintain your culture, because your culture is your identity. Your culture is identity. Exactly. Religion and culture goes, they are intertwined. They are intertwined because one, if you are not able to identify with your religion, with your culture, that means you are lost. The only thing we cannot do as a Muslim, you will not say because you want to imbibe that culture, those kind of fetish things you do, slaughtering of things, service, you will not do it as a Muslim. But any other thing that will promote your cultural identity, you will be dear life for it.
You just mentioned how it is you're representing, even as a Muslim.
Yes.
You're representing your culture by your dressing.
Yes. By my dressing, this is a basa. This is a basa dressing. This is, whenever you see this cloth, it's a basa dressing. Anywhere I am, even I'm in London, anybody that see the first thing is, are you a basa man? Because it's a basa traditional attire.
But are there other ways that the Muslim Islamic religion has influenced cultural practice?
So much. Before now, you find out that before now in Edo, there was nothing like Islam. Somebody brought Islam into Edo. You understand me? So, and when people now see the thing, the religion is a perfect one, some decide to join. There are some ones you go to now. You see, some are Christian, some are Muslim. It does not mean that everybody must be a Christian. And even that same house, some are also still worshiping other things, but they are still one family. When they want to discuss in a family meeting, they will not say because you are a Muslim or you are a Christian, you will not be able to have, you will not be able to flow. You will flow perfectly, because Islam is a religion of peace. Islam is not a religion of violence. That is why when you go to any Muslim, whether you are a Muslim or not, the first thing you say, peace be up to you. Salamu alaikum. That means peace be up. Even in Israel, shalom, shalom. That is the first thing that comes from any Muslim mouth. Even in Israel, when you go there, shalom, shalom. Despite Israel is not a Christian state, but people from this side look at it as a Christian state. They are Jews, and the Jews are not Christians. You understand me? So in Nigeria here, if you look at it now, you can see Islam is growing fastly in Edo State. I will be able to tell you today, Islam formed up to 40% the people of Edo State. Let us take it away. The Christians on their own, and even because some people who are even idol worshippers are counting themselves among the Christians, which are supposed to be so in Edo. But when you take it out, the Christians and the Muslim, you find that Muslims form up to 40%. Just take for example, whenever we are into festivity, you see everywhere in Benin will be busy with different kind of attire on that day. You see the Hausa put on the attire. The Beninese also have their attires. Every tribe have their attire. That does not mean that as a Muslim, you should not be able to identify with your culture and tradition. Because your culture anywhere is your identity.
Thank you, Your Highness. That brings me to my question.
Yes.
You said something about the Islamic culture still trying to help people still go back to their roots. So I know there are a lot of challenges to this, but how basically can you enlighten us more how the Islamic culture is helping people to still go back to their cultural identity? Because you agree with me that culture is gradually fading away.
Yes.
Outside religion, any other thing, societally, it's fading away. So how is Islam playing? What's the role Islam is playing in trying to help these people stay imbibe their culture and religion?
Okay, thank you very much. It's always people who have not traveled around or traveled out of the country that will say they want to let their culture die. I for one, as a Bassa person and as an Esan person, Esan man, because I am still fully an Esan person, I will not allow doubt, influence on Western culture to infiltrate into my own culture. No. That is why you see, I was watching a program yesterday in this thing. I saw some Essant people in America. They come together, all of them were putting the Essant attire. The moment you see that Essant attire, shows that those people are from Essant.
Yes.
Even though you don't even need anybody to tell you, even you are walking on the street, somebody tell you, you put on a tie, the first thing is to ask the person, oh my body, quickly the person will turn. Because a non-native will not want to tie that wrapper on his shoulder. Because you are an Essant man, you'll be proud. Because you are proud of your identity. Because your identity will also influence you. Even when you are outside the country, you must be able to identify yourself as part of that person from that world. That's just the same I said just now. My cloth now, any Bassa man that see me today, I'm the coordinator of Bassa traditional ruler worldwide today. And you can see we have so many of our people in Auchi housing now. You understand? Some are Christian, some are Muslim. And when they come now, as I'm talking to you, some are that are not even Christian, Muslim before, are even now joining Islam over there. Because they see that the majority of where they are, Islam dominates there. So they are looking at that. What we are seeing is different. I married my first wife as a Christian. Yes, I married her as a Christian. Yes, I married a Christian woman. Okay. But at the end, we have a program in Rokota Hall that 1 year. And so we go there, come back. That is a Muslim. Please, I want to become a Muslim.
No.
So she become a Muslim. If every Friday before she's the one to remind me, let's go to mosque. Let's go to mosque. Because it's what you do and what you see. There are people today right now say, Islam is not it's a religion of violence. No, because you have not really met with the real people. No Muslim in the world, because there is no part of the Quran that says you should kill. It is forbidden. If you kill, you wait for the judgment of Allah. Allah did not ask you to fight for him. Allah is there to fight for himself. Anybody who tell you, I say Allah says you should fight jihad. What we are talking about jihad today is different from what people misinterpret what jihad is. Jihad is a different type. Jihad said, if you find out that you are in the house of God, and so in the house of Allah, and somebody comes and say, I want to destroy jihad, you say, no, I will not allow you to destroy it. The better you destroy the house and destroy me. That is jihad. It's not for you to start raising your arm and start killing your fellow Muslim brother. Even killing a Christian or even a pagan, you have no right to kill. You understand me so? Because Islam is a religion of peace. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Now I want to tweet the question because whenever you say something, I will just have another question on my mind. I have this one at the tip of my tongue. How is now? Let's go the other way around. How is cultural factors helping the spread of Islam, spread and peaceful practice of Islam?
Okay, you see, I have been able to convert so many people by not talking to them. And many, I think, if I'm able to convert 10 people. When you see me, the way I do my things, and I dress in this way, and I tell you I'm a Muslim, I don't even tell you, maybe I want to pray. This man is a Muslim, look at the way he's dressing. And you see that that thing I do, somebody will be asking me, come, how will I be a Muslim? Just as today, I'm a chairman of farmers in Edo State. At the time I gave lecture in government the other time, before I finished, people started to be saying, how can I become a farmer? I said, the organization I belong to, you don't even need anything to become a farmer. Come, even though you have no farming in your life, we will train you. You will become a farmer, and it will be sustainable to you. So also Islam is. When you see people, the area people are coming from, when you see the practice of that people, you see people will want to become a Muslim. In those days, you don't have any single Benin person that's a Muslim. But today we have so many Benin people, the Benin speaking people that are Muslim today. They are even more grounded in Islam. They can tell you much about the Quran without even looking at it, because you know what beauty about Islam? Islam is about memorizing. Yeah, that's just true. That's why it is difficult for you to see an Islamic son, somebody who is a Muslim, who is a real Muslim, that do not say, I don't know book. Because the Quran, you have to memorize it. And when you have that faculty of memorizing, you'll be able to memorize anything that you are taught. That's one beauty about Islam. And it has influenced so many people. You can see a child of 3 years or 2 years reciting the Holy Quran.
How to recite
the Holy Quran. And then you will be surprised. How come? Who taught this? Because Islam, you must memorize. It's not something you say you read. No, you must be able to read, memorize it, and cram it. So when somebody asks you, what's the place in the surah say this? The surah means chapter. What's the place in the chapter that say this in the Quran? Immediately we're able to point to the chapter and say, this was what that chapter say. Because you have to memorize it. And it's influencing to so many. If you happen to go to school with any Muslim person, you see that there are difference between that boy or that girl who memorizes Quran and another person. Because Islam is a matter of memorizing the Quran. You don't just say I read the Quran. You must be able to memorize the Quran. And again, let me also tell you, shock you. It is only we the Muslim that we memorize the Quran and also read the Bible. I quote the Bible very well.
Are you serious?
I'm telling you, I read the Bible. I read it. We are page to page.
Give me a chapter.
Well, I think the chapter, if you look at Proverbs 31 verse 7.
You're talking about me. Oh my God.
You understand me so? He said, let him drink and forget his poverty and remember his misery no more. And it says, give strong wine to whom that is ready to perish. You understand me so? But chapter 1 of that proverb, he said, it is not good for a king to drink. Because when a king drink, he will not be able to pass a good judgment. Because everybody is a king in his home. That's what the Bible says. But sometimes when you tell the Christian that, come, let me give you a question. Say, God forbid. What is God forbidding? Where it is said in the Holy Quran, he said when I go, if you look at the Greek Bible of it, he said, when I go, I shall send another comforter, whose name shall be Hulaman. That means the Greek work of the word of it, he said, whose name shall be Muhammad. You understand me so? There is no verse of the Bible and the Christian where the Christians that are different. The only difference is that Muslim, the Christian will say Jesus is the Son of God. Yes, we know. Prophet Isa, we say, is a messenger of God. He has brought the message. And there is no Muslim who does not believe in Prophet Isa. We all believe in Jesus Christ. Because it's a prophet, one of the greatest prophets. We believe in Jesus Christ. It's only Christians that say Muhammad. Muhammad is the last messenger of all.
Okay.
After Jesus, we say Muhammad came. You understand me so? Yes. And that is why everything in the Bible, we believe in it. But we say it's a messenger of God, we say it's a son of God. Yes, even you sitting, you are a son of God. But in another way, you are a messenger of God. You understand me so? When you are saying no, it is a God who delivers. That's why you say no, it's a messenger who have come to preach the gospel of God. So Muhammad, peace be up to him, even call Prophet Isa. For you to know that we Muslims, we believe in Jesus Christ. Whenever you call Prophet Isa, you say peace be up to him. Because people that are great, peace will always be up to them. Thank you.
All right, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Now, you mentioned something about how religion has really affected culture, and you mentioned dress in the dressing. Well, I want to find out, is there any particular part of our culture that has really been influenced by religion, just apart from dressing and all the other things you mentioned? What part has really been affected?
Well, as a matter of fact, it depends on the way you practice your cultural things and also religion. Because in our culture, you find out that drinking is one of the most things people do.
Exactly.
When you want to do anything that is drinking, as a Muslim, you are not allowed to drink. It's forbidden, it's an alarm.
Really?
Yes, you cannot. Well, because anytime you drink, you can see even the interpretation of the Bible. The Bible also condemns it. It says it is not good for anyone to drink, because when you drink, you will not be able to pass a good judgment. You understand me? So that aspect of the tradition and the aspect of the fetish things also, want to kill something for another god. No, you cannot have another god on the one you are serving. The one you are serving, the Christian believe, yes, the way you reach to God is through Jesus Christ. With the Muslim, we also believe that the way you reach to God, Allah, is through Muhammad. So that is why we are very careful. The Muslims are very careful. Let me also tell you true. If you see Muslim now gathered and telling of lie is one of the biggest things in Islam. Don't tell lies. Always say the truth. Because when you tell lie, you await Allah punishment. And when you try to destroy your fellow brother, whether it's a Christian, whether it's a Muslim, it is forbidden. Don't destroy somebody for you to climb. Because when you destroy somebody for you to climb, the punishment when you will fall, it will be a great surprise to you. Because no matter how rising you are, you have tell lie or you have killed, you may have the money that moment, but even before you go out of this world, you start receiving the punishment. Not even when you go, you start receiving the punishment before Allah will finally give you His own higher punishment.
All right, sir. Is faith affected by culture or religion? Someone's faith.
Well, yes, faith is slightly affected by one's religion. Depends on you. I will not tell you today that there are still Muslims that are not bad. The way you have it in Christianity, that's how you have it in Islam. There are still some Islamic people who are there to perpetrate evil. You see what some cowards are doing in the north. Yes. When you get your fellow person, before now, people think it was a Muslim. The religion of Muslim is a problem. But you now see that they are even more killing Muslim more than a Christian in the north. Because those people who don't call them, they are not Muslim. But because of what they are doing, what they will do, they will be using the name of Allah to lie, and that thing is totally wrong. That thing, somebody told me that is it true that when you kill you have 7 virgins? Who gave you virgin? Why do you have any virgin that will come out? What are you doing virgin? You kill somebody, even you not even see a woman how much whatever you want to see a virgin, because even when you kill naturally, when you are sleeping, you will start seeing those dead bodies. Your mind will not be at rest. It will be a problem to you. So everybody have a way. There are people right now who are there. The literal they say, but they read about the Quran. Because the Quran is a book that whenever you read, you go back for sober reflection. It is for you to be sober. And when you are reading, it's like you are reading to yourself. Just look at what I'm doing. It's here in the Quran. God, forgive me. Because you have to go back to sober reflection. Start thinking about that thing you have done. In order for you to repeat again, you have to observe your daily day. Because Islam is that's why it is said, for you to be able to remember what you are doing, you must keep 5 daily prayer. Not only that, at night by 1 you must still wake up and continue to pray. That's Islam is a religion that you must be constant with your God, talking to your God at any time. God, please forgive me for the things I have done and for the things I have not done. For the one I don't even know at all, you must at any time be interacting with God. That is the only way. And when you in the morning, that's why in Islam, when we are on the time for fasting, it says you should observe that fasting so that you also know what the less privileged are going through. In the time you go into hunger, when you go into hunger and you are doing fasting, anybody you see, you respect that person. Even though that person calls you, sorry sir, because you are hungry, all your spirit is hungry, your mind is hungry, every of your legs are affected, even your hands are affected. To raise up your hand, when anybody says, oh, please, whatever you do, peace up to you. Because you are praying, interceding for that person at any time. You will not even want to say, I want to fight or I want to do anything. That is Islam for you. Because that is why sometimes we do not only wait on the time of a fasting period. No, we don't do that. At any time, you can as well say, in this week, I want to fast for 2 days. Fasting is always there for a Muslim. For you not to go astray, you must think about fasting for you to say, okay, God is with me at any time. Thank you.
Okay, so before I take my last question, but yes. I'll take this first. Now let's shoot it down to the children. How this Islamic and cultural beliefs helps these children to be better in the society, better adults in the society?
Well, that is why in Islam, when you are growing up, when you have a child, that's something you would do. It is compulsory. You put your child in what we call karatu school. Makarata. In English language, it's called Makarata. That's why you see a name that came out before they say Boko Haram. Boko Haram in Arabic word means Western education is forbidden. You understand me? So you put your children in Makarata in order for them to inculcate that knowledge about Islam into them. Even when you are praying, your child will be just small. A female or a male. When you are praying, that child will come and join you to pray. You may not know how to pray at that time, but when you now put into Makarata, where is Makarata? That is the place they now start teaching them the Quran, memorizing of the Quran. So when they are growing, they also abide by that rules and regulation of that holy Quran. Then you can see that is why today you see a female Muslim, it is always there for you to put on your hijab. Even my daughter, who is in a Christian school right now, she go to school with an hijab. Go to school. I mean, all my children my female children go to school with an hijab. That will show that yes, when the principal complains, I want to reply, please don't be complaining. This is what I want. Understand me? So he's even more respected. Let me tell you again, when you see a female child now putting on, or even as an adult, you put on an hijab, somebody before a man come up approach you, I don't know what this person will do to me if I go approach this person. The person will be scared to approach you because the person look at you as a different body. And in Islam, you are not allowed. You are not allowed to open the body because opening body is an haram. Because if somebody not see part of your body, will not be having bad intention on you, or let me come out, this person is a licensed so and so. So that is why when you cover up very well, your mode of dressing will make somebody to be attracted, that you will be attracted to the person. If you dress decently, it is difficult for a rifia. You're somebody to come and meet you and say, yes, how are you? You look beautiful. How will you be looking beautiful when you are inside the cloth? You will not come. If you come and tell me I look beautiful, I mean, you are drunk. You are not saying well. Yes, that's Islam for you. Thank you.
Okay, sir, I think I have something as regards Nigeria at 65. Nigeria will be 65 very soon, October 1st.
Yes, few days from now.
Yes, it means we've come a long way. Now, we're discussing something pertaining to society, culture, and religion. So what do you really think? Because we know that Nigeria is in a state now, especially economically, a lot is going on. So how is culture and religion, especially the Islamic society, trying to help keep Nigeria united and productive?
Well, thank you very much. Nigeria today, we are passing through difficulties. See, many people don't understand. When you are into reform, things will continue to happen the way you will not like it. But after that reform, you see, after today right now, you can see Nigeria GDP is rising. Yes, it's rising. True. Yes, the GDP is rising. But many people do not understand. Tinubu government is the worst government. No, because you have not traveled. Because Nigeria have been living extravagant life. All of us have been living extravagant life. You see people, they drink to stomp more. You see people when they are going to, they spend extravagantly. But today, even the thing is also affecting every big man. Everybody, yes, everybody is conscious of what he's doing. Yeah. I told people before that this man that I'm seeing, when he was campaigning, when people were calling him Shiki Daddy, I said no. Somebody have arthritis, must shake. He have not treated the arthritis. That's why when he came on, he went abroad to go and take care of that arthritis. Today now, he's even more healthier than even the people who say he was shaky. No more Shiki Daddy again now. And again, Nigeria is going to be one of the best countries. As I told you before, Mark, I have top 45 countries in the world. I have not seen a country like Nigeria. I'm telling you the truth. I am a farmer. I have passion for farming. If you go to my house now, the corn I will eat now is there now. I have planted again other that will eat during the December time. You understand? But people don't look at it. Like in Edo soil now, I don't have one of the best soil in the whole world, not only in Nigeria. One of the best soil in the whole. True. But it seems that many of us are not making use of that soil. Yeah. Today, Nigeria is the only place today. If you even plant something here now, just put more, it will germinate.
That's true.
If you have a window, let there be photosynthesis to enter.
That will fertile lands.
Then we have a fertile land.
Yes.
But because of most of us are lazy, what we are looking for in Edo, like in Edo, what we are looking for is how to sell land. Land grabbing. That's what we are. That's why farming. If you go to Ute area, you see I have almost about 10 hectares of cassava right now. I'm planting. I planted tomatoes. When I was shedding that, I shed tomato seedling to people, and I tell you how to nurse it. Some people say we plant tomatoes, it not germinate because you did not ask question. When you nurse tomatoes, cover it for 3 or 4 days. You don't know everything. We shoot at, and you leave it. You open it. You start putting water. Then when later on, you transplant. If it's dry season, you can even in your compound, use made bags to do it and do well. Nigeria today, as I bet you, the president of the nation, I will tell you without fear of favor, the man is trying.
He has a good plan.
He has a good plan,
yes.
And you can see what the man wants to reverse back to right now. That regional government we were practicing in those days is bringing it back. Whatever you are producing in your state, produce it and pay something to the central.
All right, sir. With that encouraging word to Nigerians, we want to appreciate you coming on the program Morning Delight today. Thank you for honoring our invitation.
Thank you so much, Your Royal Highness, for coming.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Okay, you've heard it from our guest, His Royal Highness Bako, and he has actually given us some very distant insight on the Islamic culture and the cultural beliefs to tell you that these two are actually marrying each other peacefully, because a lot of people have different perceptions of the Islamic culture, and I hope that has actually been unraveled to you. And also, words of encouragement. Thank you so much, Your Royal Highness. Nigeria at 65. It will only get better and never worse. Believe in your country, believe in yourself. Like the former late President Muhammadu Buhari would say, the change begins with you. Now, I hope you had short time and you learned a lot from that episode. Please, let's move on to the next segment.
Contemporary artworks have long been a reflection of human emotions, culture, and identity. The beautiful world of contemporary art is vast and diverse, encompassing works created in the present-day contemporary reality, characterized by its global influence and acceptance.
I say for every works of art, it has to be appreciated, be it cultural art, be it graphics art, be it sculptural art, and of course, the entertainment in general. You see, the beautiful part of art, it has been in existence since the creation. But a lot of us practically see it like it's a child's play, or it's something that just you do for leisure. We see more than that, and of course, it has to be appreciated. Let me take you on a tour around some of our art piece. This is a sketchwork, because from what I understand from this sculptor, which is Ben Osawe, he practically sketches before carving. And I think one time I think I saw this carving. I don't know if somebody replicated it or it actually came from him. And he titled this Kiss. It was in 1989. This is another job done by Ada Osharetin Gospel. I think it was sometime around 2023. Yes, a masterpiece. In fact, a lovely job. He titled this The Three Wise Men. Yes. You could probably see them on their beat. This is a clear example of the rich cultural heritage. Yes, the Benin culture. They say we have two kingdoms in the world, the United Kingdom and of course the Benin Kingdom, that has existed over the years. It's another piece from Chief Jimo Brimo, and this was done sometime 2021. Yes, it's a masterpiece with great beaded designs. Yes, I really cannot actually talk much about this because I don't know the concept he had while he was practically doing this. But trust me, it's a beautiful work of art. And of course, this is the Oba and the queen. Yes, that's the queen mother. You know, and we all know how the Oba dress. We know how it is. You know our culture. You don't just see people dressed like this if they are not royalty.
It should be known that contemporary art has an enduring power in its ability to depict realities and its capacity to reveal a deeper and more subjective truth about human experience. All right, that's the beautiful world of artworks there. I had a great time going there to see those works of art.
I saw you. Did you bring any of the artwork?
You always ask me whether I brought something.
You should have brought one for me. You know I'm a lover of art.
Don't worry. And next time I go, I promise you one beautiful piece of art.
The guests are my weakness. If he brings it, I'm going to present it to you guys.
All right, let's continue on the show. Our next bit is entertainment news. Let's see what's trending in entertainment news today.
On entertainment, superstar legend Davido out for the Grammy. Davido, now a voting member. The Nigerian music star David Adeleke, popularly known as Davido, has been officially accepted as a voting member of the Recording Academy and the organization behind the Grammy Awards. This means he will participate in the nomination and voting process for the 2026 Grammys. The announcement was made recently, making a significant recognition of Davido's influence in the global music industry. On the international scene, it's between Cardi B and Offset. Divorce on hold, Cardi B says Offset eyeing a property. However, Offset wants Cardi B to pay him millions of dollars as part of the divorce settlement. But in true Cardi B's fashion, she unbothered about the situation and brazenly explains why she refused to be held hostage in a marriage. The rapper hopped on a social media space to clear the air after fans kept pointing out that she's still married to Offset, despite moving on with Stefan Diggs. Cardi B made it clear that the marriage has long been over in every sense, but legally accusing Offset of dragging out the divorce process for financial gains. That's on the entertainment desk. Now it's time for us to check out the top stories for the week. On the top stories, Edo State seals technical partnership with University of the West, Scotland and Edo Universities. The Edo State government, under the visionary leadership of His Excellency State Omado Kwebolo, continues to chart a new course for education in Edo. During a strategic engagement at the University of West Scotland, the Honorable Commissioner of Education, Dr. Emmanuel Padiyamu, announced that Edo is set to enter into a landmark technical partnership with the university as own Edo-based institution. However, Dr. Yamu noted that those institutions are already experiencing a wave of progress driven by infrastructural development, better accreditation prospects, and a renewed commitment to creating a knowledge-driven system that empowers students to face future challenges with confidence. The director of the Center for African Research on Enterprise and Economic Development, Dr. Adebisi Adewole, commended Edo's remarkable strides in education, while the Vice Chancellor and Principal of the University, Professor James Miller, FRCE, praised the government's focus on building sustainable academic ties that will elevate standards in Edo State.
We have renovated over 68 schools completely. The World Bank, the IMF, have rated us very high. The President has been able to stabilize our economy.
On the second story, the National Assembly has unsealed the office of Senator Natasha, representing Kogi Central. Made to understand that the office located in Suite 205 of the Senate wing was unsealed with the Sergeant at Arms at the National Assembly, assisted by security personnel. The office had been under lock and key since March 2025 this year, while the Senator was suspended from the Red Chambers. The embattled lawmaker was in March under the 6-month suspension by the Senate, which also banned her from participating in all activities of the 10th Assembly. However, it is unclear whether the development grants the lawmaker full access to her office and the premises of the National Assembly, as the Senate is yet to issue a resolution on the matter. Still on resolution, Rivers State Governor Similaye Fubara has visited the President. Speaking to journalists after meeting President Bola Ahmed Tinubu at the Aso Rock Villa in Abuja recently, Fubara stressed that he has resumed his duties in an atmosphere of peace and cooperation. Although Fubara did not mention names, his remarks are seen as a reference to his predecessor and current Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, with whom he had a prolonged political feud. That's all the top stories for the week. Now to the sports. Latest on the sports for the enthusiasts. This is for you.
Paris Saint-Germain and France forward Ousmane Dembele has won the 2025 Men's Ballon d'Or. The 28-year-old French international was part of the France team that won the World Cup in 2018 and was rewarded for an outstanding 2024-2025 season where he scored 35 goals and provided 16 assists in 53 appearances across all competitions as PSG won the Coupe de France alongside Ligue 1, Champions League for the first time, where he was named both Ligue 1 and Champions League Player of the Year. Dembele finished ahead of Barcelona's 18-year-old Lamine Yamal, who placed second and received the Copa Trophy for Best Young Player aged under 21. PSG Vertium came third. Liverpool's Mohamed Salah finished fourth. The win marked the peak of his career, coming after years of injuries and setbacks earlier in his career. It also highlights PSG global influence, as the club's remarkable season was marked by winning all major trophies and the prestigious Ballon d'Or Team of the Season's award, demonstrating their growing dominance on the world stage. Super Falcons goalkeeper Chiamaka Nnadozie has earned global recognition after being ranked the 4th best goalkeeper in the world in the 2025 Women's Yanshins Trophy at the Ballon d'Or in Paris. The Brighton goalkeeper was beaten to the award by England and Chelsea FC Anna Hampton, who took home the trophy, followed by Germany's Anne-Catherine Berger in the second place. Spain Cartacol in the third, with Anozie ahead of Netherlands Van Domsier, who came out fifth. This is yet another remarkable feat in her career that keeps breaking new grounds, as the 24-year-old who plays for Brighton women's team in England geared worldwide attention at the 2023 Women's World Cup, where she won Player of the Match in Nigeria's victories over Australia. She has been voted African Best Women's Goalkeeper 2 years in a row at the CAF Award. She was also one of Nigeria's most important players at the 2024 Women's Africa Cup of Nations (WAFCON) in Morocco, where a save and leadership helped the Super Falcons win the trophy again. Finishing fourth in the Yashin Trophy is a huge moment for Al-Nassr and marks a historical milestone for Nigeria, showing the growing recognition of African talent in women's football. And that's it for Sport Real.
Welcome back from that sporting news. I think one of the catchy news there is Dembele winning the Ballon d'Or, and of course, Pearl, they said something about.
Exactly, I was about to attack you.
Don't get me wrong. I won't exclude the ladies. They said something about our goalkeeper. What did they?
She has been nominated for something very good as regards being one of the goalkeepers of the year, which is something that is applaudable. But you agree with me that this 65th Independence Nigeria is celebrating, and the females have actually.
Congratulations.
We've actually been keeping the flag flying internationally.
To the women for doing us proud, and of course, congratulations, Nigeria.
And you have to say congratulations first, because you seem one of the Nigerian women.
I just did that.
No, you said to the women. You said
okay,
Pearl.
to the women and to you, Pearl.
Thank you.
As a Nigerian woman.
Thank you.
And of course, as we said, Nigeria is celebrating our independence. I'm so proud to be a Nigerian. And I know you're proud also.
Of course, that's why I was telling you to praise me.
Let's keep the flag flying.
Of course, we keep the flag
The
flying.
renewed hope agenda. Okay, we have come to the end of another episode of Morning Delight. Don't forget to join us on all our social media handle, and make sure you get the best on Morning Delight every Saturday. And a repeat
is every Friday from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. If you can catch it on TV, of course you have your mobile phone, go to NTA Benin. On YouTube, you have it there delivered to you on your phone while working, while doing any other thing. You can also watch Morning Delight. And you can catch some of the reels on our Instagram page, Morning Delight NTA Benin. So, and I would always tell you to keep a date with us, because this is one program that not just they would order maybe entertainment or other part of the society, but we always discuss things, the pretend society, and the way forward.
All right, we have a better package for you next week on the show, so make sure you keep a date with us. So till we see you same time, same station next week on Morning Delight. My name is John Ime, and of course
I'm Stu Palomawi, and I will
together we say bye-bye.
Bye.